Hello everyone, my name is Charles Lamanna and I'm the Corporate Vice President of Business Applications and Platforms at Microsoft. And today I'm incredibly excited to get this opportunity to talk about how we're building the future with our customers through low code and the Power Platform. And I know there's been a lot of great sessions so far in the conference, and I know there's been a lot of great discussion. And I want to say thank you for making the time to listen to this session and listen to all the great content about what's possible with all of these capabilities in the Microsoft Cloud. We think we're in the middle of one of the most exciting periods in computing history, where everything, every assumption, every aspect of development is going to be reevaluated and rethought, and we cannot wait to go on that journey with you. And a big reason everything is being rethought and redone is because of the trends we're seeing in the industry. Right now, there's over 500 million new applications that need to be built in the next 2 years, which is more than all the applications built in the last 40 years. This is unprecedented demand for digital applications, automation, intelligence, workflow, you name it. It is a massive opportunity for every company and every individual on the planet. And a big challenge, which is limiting and governing our ability to actually build all of these solutions, is our shortage of developer talent. In the Americas alone, there's a 4 million professional developer shortfall. This is a huge gap and problem because what everybody needs to go create these solutions is developers. And the good news, though, is that we're seeing low code come to the rescue. Instead of having everybody learn how to write code, we're making development accessible to more people and making existing developers more productive than ever before. Low code makes it so business users, people in the finance department, the marketing department, the HR department, and so on can build great solutions, but also so that technical resources like IT professionals and admins, as well as professional developers or coders, can build solutions at a rate they've never been able to do it in the past. Just like how the public cloud or managed code and garbage collectors completely changed the pace of development, we're seeing the same thing happen with low code. And as you no doubt know, if you're in this session, you've been at the conference, the big answer for low code for Microsoft is the Power Platform. Whether you want to use no code, low code, or pro code, we got you covered with the Power Platform. Analyze and understand your data with Power BI, build amazing applications and websites to act on that data and go run workflow and process with Power Apps and Power Pages, and use Power Automate for robotic process automation or Power Virtual Agents for chatbots to improve the efficiency and automation around all of these solutions. Analyze, act, automate, do it all in one integrated, comprehensive solution. What's amazing is that just about 4 years ago to the day, Power Platform was coined as a term by Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, and it's been a wild 4 years since then. And we've been able to evolve these products based on great feedback, like everybody listening to this session. As you use these solutions and where we could do better, we've taken that, we've integrated it, we've interpreted it, and rebuilt and improved all of our solutions over time. And we're very proud about where we've gotten together. The Power Platform is the best low-code platform to create value in your business and in any kind of enterprise or situation. Power Apps is the #1 adopted low-code application platform in the market. Over 50% of CIOs surveyed by Morgan Stanley would select Power Automate and Power Apps as their hyper-automation platform of choice. Power BI also is the #1 adopted BI and self-service BI tool in the market. Just an incredible amount of energy, an incredible amount of excitement of people picking up these solutions and building great workloads and transforming their business. And the reason that this adoption has happened so quickly is because of its opportunity to provide value in the business. We see, based on a total economic impact study with Forrester, that 74% reduction in app development cost if you use low code, and ROI is over 188%. So very fast solutions, faster agility, faster time to value, and great business returns, great economic output. This combination is why Power Platform has caught the imagination of so many companies, and why I feel incredibly honored to come together with this group and talk about the Power Platform and what we've been able to go build. And if we look at kind of over the last few years, really why Microsoft has been so excited about the Power Platform is because of what it stands for. The reason for the Power Platform existing is that it empowers everyone to create amazing solutions. And when we say everyone, we really start to think about a very broad set of individuals and organizations taking advantage of this technology. If we look at the Microsoft mission statement, this is what's on all of our office buildings, on the back of our blue badges if you're a Microsoft employee, and it talks about how we want to empower everyone in every organization on the planet to achieve more. Is there any better manifestation of that than the Power Platform? Empowering everybody to go create and develop solutions, whether you're in the business unit or whether you're a data analyst or a Python coder or a project manager or a sales consultant, a forklift driver, someone who works on an assembly line in a manufacturing plant or a warehouse. Every type of role, from the office to the first line, taking advantage of these solutions to build amazing, amazing things. And this idea of the Power Platform reaching anyone who can touch computing in any way, whether it's only on a mobile device or a PC or any other form factor, is what gets us out of bed in the morning at Microsoft. And this idea of the Power Platform being for everyone from office, first line, front line, developer, everybody out there, and the billion workers out there is why we keep staying focused on making the Power Platform easier to use and more powerful to use. This spectrum, from the simple to the sophisticated, from no code to pro code, making it all work in one platform, is the amazing power and potential that we have in the Power Platform. Because you can bring together every type of user in a fusion team. Business users, pro devs, IT pros can all work together. And I've talked a lot about the capabilities and the vision and the mission and what we're working on, and we've seen amazing uptake. As mentioned, Power Apps being the #1 low-code application platform out there, we can see across industries and countries and parts of the world adoption happening at an incredible pace. 92% of the Fortune 500 uses Power Apps today. 97% of the Fortune 500 use at least one Power Platform product today. This is an incredible sea change in a very short period of time. I would say even faster than the public cloud shift that happened starting a decade ago, where you start to see every company develop a low-code strategy. And what's been exciting about this is as you see all these large enterprises and medium-sized enterprises, even small businesses adopt the Power Platform, we hear what the #1 concerns are and the #1 obstacles to empower everybody to create solutions. And the overwhelmingly most common thought and feedback that we hear is the need for governance and control of solutions that are being built. And that's why in 2022, last year, basically we did the preview and the GA of the brand new managed environments. Managed environments are included with the existing Power Platform licenses, and it provides more visibility, more control with less effort for your admins inside the company. You can see here a great digest email which captures and summarizes all the usage and adoption of the Power Platform inside your company, whether it's in Power Apps or Power Automate environments, and also allows you to go launch into the Power Platform Admin Center. We have a whole bunch of new controls and capabilities to manage things like sharing range, how many users can get access to a solution that's built, or manage things like what solution checker policies need to be enforced for every app to be promoted to production or published, and all kinds of other provisions to make sure citizen development and low-code development is being done according to the guardrails and guidance published by the IT organization. Power Platform is not about end users circumventing or dodging IT governance. Power Platform is about empowering and enabling people within the constraints, within the controls set forth by their IT department. And this collaboration, when done successfully, unlocks incredible potential and incredible opportunity for users and businesses alike. And managed environments is the biggest step we've ever taken to unlock that creativity. And supporting managed environments is something called the Automation COE Toolkit, or Automation Center of Excellence Toolkit. And what it helps do is drive automation adoption and, even more importantly, capture the return on investment, the business impact, the business value of these solutions that are being built. If you look at a typical customer, they may have thousands or tens of thousands or even 100,000 solutions built out, but the question still remains, what is the business value? What is the actual utility of these things? Are they just toys, or are they actually moving the business forward? And the Automation COE Toolkit provides a simple, integrated, easy experience to discover and register the impact of automation solutions that are built. This makes it so that you can get a single report and a single dashboard about how many hours and how many users and how much money has been saved as a result of low-code adoption. And this was built based on feedback that we kept hearing from customers, that they can feel it and they have intuition of the business impact of these things, but they don't have an easy way to actually measure it and surface it to other stakeholders in the company. So the Automation COE Toolkit makes that easier than ever before. Now, in addition to governance, one of the most common requests is to make the Power Platform connect to and integrate with more systems. We have over 900 data connectors in the Power Platform today. From Salesforce to ServiceNow to SQL to Azure to AWS to G Suite, if you can name it, we can probably connect to it. And every single month we ship 15, 25, 30 new connectors to market, because we know that the most important way for our customers to get value is so that their Power Platform solutions safely and securely connect to all the existing systems they have deployed inside their IT environment. And a typical IT environment is incredibly heterogeneous. There is not just one system or one cloud used in all cases. There are many systems, many clouds, and many apps. So the 900 data connectors, it's more than it was a year ago. It'll be even more a year from now. I can't wait to celebrate when we cross 1,000. But the number one connector that I've heard from customers over the last 12 months has been around SAP. And we're very excited to announce that we've released a whole new set of amazing SAP connectors and SAP app and workflow templates, so you can build even more compelling Power Platform solutions around your SAP deployment. This means that you're able to very seamlessly connect through and deliver all kinds of amazing solutions inside your SAP environment, and do it in a way which adheres to licensing and adheres to security and it adheres to all the policy aspects that matter. And this is actually born out of an acquisition that we had done in the past, which makes it so you can very easily connect through to SAP and Oracle EBS, the company called Clear Software, and it's something that we baked right into the Power Platform to go respond to this one of those 900 connectors, which is so important to all of our customers. In addition to that, we also have been focusing on how we expand the Power Platform to work seamlessly as part of a modern developer toolchain. Whether you're writing code or doing CI/CD or doing source control or what have you, we want to make sure the Power Platform works for developers where they spend all of their time. And we've come out, starting at the last couple of build conferences on the Microsoft side, and talked more and more and more about this idea that the modern tool chain for developers, particularly enterprise app developers, needs to incorporate something like GitHub for source control, Azure for hosting your infrastructure and your components, Visual Studio for writing your code, and Power Platform to build your low-code solutions. It's not about Power Platform versus Azure and Visual Studio, or Power Platform or Visual Studio and Azure, but instead, Power Platform, GitHub, Visual Studio, and Azure all working together in concert, 4 legs of the chair, to make a modern developer incredibly productive and to go make a modern solution incredibly robust. And as we see all the amazing technology coming out, whether it's APIs or AI or big data lakes and lake houses and so on, the best way to go convert that technology into actual solutions with actual value that helps move the business and your career forward is by bringing them all together. And one of the number one requests we've been getting for low-code developers is real-time co-authoring and co-development. because developers are used to having a whole team working on a single solution. But a big challenge was that Power Apps Studio only allowed one user to edit an app at the time. With our brand new preview feature, it is now possible for multiple developers to be in the same app making changes at the same time. And those changes can be reflected in real time and pushed back to source control. This works the same way that you're used to inside of Office or other real-time co-authoring and collaboration environments, with things like sender photos and being able to see the changes refresh on the controls as people go through it, making it easy so you can quickly go build these solutions with multiple people working together. And gone are the days where you have to check out a Power App to edit it as part of a development project. And we're now in a period where people can just work together in real time. And this has been a game changer for our own productivity as we go build solutions inside of Microsoft, and also from many of our early preview customers. If you have not checked it out, please go do. It has presence, real-time changes, commenting, as well as the ability to easily message or engage through communication collaboration tools, people who are in that same app as you. And for this last bit, this is one of the areas where I think there is the most incredible promise and potential as we move forward. And we're entering an era where AI has gotten so incredibly capable that it makes it possible where AI and people can work together in real time to build amazing solutions. And we call this human in the loop, this idea of AI making suggestions and doing guidance for people, and the people who are viewing and accepting changes. And I'm sure folks have seen in the news over the last month or two, ChatGPT, these concepts with OpenAI, these large language models or LLMs. We are in a period of time where some amazing technology is being built. We are all racing at Microsoft to rethink and reevaluate what's possible based on these amazing AI models that we have access to as part of that OpenAI partnership. And we have already enabled some incredible experiences. About a year and a half ago or so, we announced natural language to data binding and querying and power effects inside of Power Apps, and that was built on GPT-3, the same large language models which ultimately is used to run and operate ChatGPT. But even more exciting, just a couple of months ago, we announced a huge step forward in the accessibility of Power Platform development. Power Automate's AI Copilot allows you to describe what you want to automate just with a natural language sentence in an AI-based Copilot built on GPT-3 and Codex, the same technology that powers ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot will generate a Power Automate workflow for you. So you can say things like, when a file is uploaded to my SharePoint site, look up my manager's information and request an approval from him in Teams, and if he gives me the approval, send an email and copy it to another SharePoint site. That's how you would describe the workflow to another person. How does that get converted to a Power Automate definition? In the past, you have to build that step by step, click, 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 with your mouse and keyboard. You can now just use that natural language, and the AI will get you 80, 90, 95, 100% the way there in a very short period of time. And we have amazing telemetry based on the first month and a half of release of this capability, where workflows built with this natural language interface have a higher success rate than workflows built with UI. And this is just the beginning. We are scratching the surface of what's possible with these large AI models. We are in an era where every aspect of development, from no code to low code to pro code, will be rethought and reimagined and enhanced by having AI and humans work together in concert. GitHub Copilot, Power Apps with its natural language capabilities, Power Automate with its natural language capabilities, and I can't reveal it yet, but a whole bunch of amazing things are coming to Power Platform built on this technology in February and March 2023. So stay tuned and watch all these amazing capabilities that come rolling out. And I only had a short period with you today, and for folks that have been around Power Platform for a while, hopefully there's some new and exciting capabilities coming out that you learned. And for folks that are newer to Power Platform, hopefully the mission and the vision and the passion that exists at Microsoft for no-code, low-code is clear. But no matter what your background is, no matter how much of an expert you are at Power Platform, I just want to finish with a heartfelt thank you. Thank you for being the best community, the best set of users out of any software I've ever worked on in my entire career, and I cannot wait to keep the partnership going, and I cannot wait to see what's next. Have a great rest of the conference, and I look forward to hearing from all of you.